Good morning, family, and welcome back to our channel, the Tay Marie and Baby channel. So, today is September the 4th, 2020. Lord Jesus, Lord, over here. Oh, yeah, my cousin's friend. I don't know what he's doing over here. But anyway, today is September 4th, 2020. Sorry to repeat myself, y'all. I got a lot of things going on in my head. I'm actually on my way to pre-op. I have surgery next week on the 8th. But the purpose of this video, I'm gonna talk to y'all about that too. But what I wanted to do an update because I realized I did not do an update on me stop breastfeeding my son and how that's going and how he's taking it. He's adjusted fine, except for, it's kind of difficult because he does still want the bump. Of course he can't. Of course he can't get it, but he whines a whole lot now. I don't know if that is attributed to the teething, because he is teething as well. On top of him being used to a certain routine of being able to breastfeed. So, what else I want to say? Yeah, with breastfeeding. Oh my God, that Kindle melted again. I gotta get that Kindle out of here. Let me see. Yes, it's almost done. Oh yeah, I got that. Okay, so, but he's doing good. I did do 3 days of the cabbage leave, and it did dry up. It did take, I'm gonna tell you what it did for the most part. It dried up a lot of my milk, and it also took the engorgement away. So it definitely does help and work with the engorgement. I don't know what is in it, the properties or whatever, but it definitely works if you are engorged. It definitely helps you not to have clogged ducts. It helps with all of that. So I was relieved with the leaves. I did it for 3 days, and that was it. And so I didn't have any more blockage, pain, or anything. And I did I quit breastfeeding cold turkey. So yeah, it's cold turkey. So that's that. Okay, so that's the update. And I haven't had any problems since then. So back to on what I'm saying, I was like, I gotta have surgery. So most of you guys know this is a trying to conceive channel, and on the basis of me having PCOS, I was unable to conceive for more than 15 years, and then finally, me and my ex-husband conceived after 15 years of trying. Or so. So I suffer from PCOS. My PCOS did come back shortly after having my son. So I say about 2 to 3 months after me having my son, I started seeing little things that I was not really concerned with at first. But then basically what happened was my menstrual started staying on a little bit longer than it should have. It was coming on consistently, so I didn't think much of it. But it started staying on way more longer than it should have, so that's what gave me the concern, which is what led to eventually it came on and stayed on for months at a time. And that's what I am currently dealing with. So my lining, even though I was constantly having a menstruation every single day for months, my lining got thick. Even though I was still shedding, it still was building up. And so I have to go and get that corrected. So that's what's going on. That's the surgery that I have to have. Now, many of you know I have a whole lot of underlying health conditions. So surgery, this kind of surgery typically isn't anything to be concerned about. It's not. It's a minor surgery. But however, because I have high cholesterol, diabetes, and different things like that, you know what I'm saying, going on, it's a little bit of a concern to me. medication, because y'all gotta be healthy. I know a person who went in for a simple hip surgery, and because they had all these complications with their health, they passed away. So when they say surgery is serious, even though it could be something real minor, if you have other things going on, you need to be mindful of that. Not to scare anybody, but just to be aware that you might want to prolong it to a later date, especially if you haven't if your cholesterol or anything is not up to par. I mean, you're supposed to have surgery test anyway. That's a recommendation when you're having surgery. Some people don't follow the guidelines, so that's one thing. I'm sorry this video is going on way longer than I anticipated. I do have some great updates, and I'm gonna do that in a separate video, so it just won't get so clogged up with different information. And I don't want to put everything in one video. But those are two things that I wanted to talk about. You know, how the breastfeeding, me stopping breastfeeding, how that has gone, and what the PCOS is going. So let me say this too about one thing that is concerning to me as far as me stop breastfeeding my son. I had to do it for health purposes, but he does not like to drink a lot of liquids now. So the thing is, my son eats solid table food, and he drinks milk and Gatorade and juice and water, and I give him those in rotation, throughout the day. And he was doing that even while I was breastfeeding. But now that I notice that I'm not breastfeeding, he often rejects his cup. He often rejects the cup. He don't want it. And so I've noticed he's becoming dehydrated. So that's why I give him the Gatorade and the water, of course. It's just he has a doctor's appointment coming up, and I'm definitely gonna talk to him about that. But I know he's doing that out of he really wants the milk, and he just can't get it. And it saddens me. It breaks my heart to see my baby suffering, basically. Not just from not getting the milk, but to the point that he refuses to drink anything else until he gets really thirsty. And it's like, that's not good. Especially when he's becoming dehydrated. It's not good. Alright, so that's what I just want to address. Those are some of the concerns and stuff. I hope you have a great day. And I hope you are blessed. So I'll keep you updated on the outcome of everything with my surgery and all of these different things and everything else. Alright, have a great one. Bye.